It was the mid-'80s. I was around 12 or 13, just starting to find my own sound, my own world. Somewhere in that blur of radio static and cassette tapes, I discovered Rush, and everything changed. One weekend, I hit a local flea market and found a crate full of their brand new sealed records. I didn't even know what I was looking for. I just knew this was it. So I bought all of them. Every Rush album in that crate, all the way up through Signals. I'd sit in my room with headphones on, peeling off the plastic like it was a sacred ritual, flipping those vinyl sleeves over and over, studying every lyric, every credit, every photo, like it was a secret code. After that, life got busy. The next few records didn't make it to my playlist as often, but every time I go back now, I find something new, something I missed before. Rush's later catalog rewards patience and perspective. It's music that grows with you. So here I am, 55 years old, still listening, still learning, and still in awe. This project, 19 moments from 19 albums, Neil Peart, is a primer for Annika, and for anyone who's just starting to explore this incredible band, as well as old school fans like me who've been here forever. These are my notes, reflections, and observations from a lifetime of listening, from the ears of a kid who found magic in a flea market, and the mind of an adult who never stopped chasing it. All right, this is Neil Peart's first record with Rush, and he doesn't just tiptoe in, he kicks the damn door off the hinges. Anthem sounds like he showed up, looked at the kit, and said, okay, watch this. A little Bonham vibe, yeah, sure, but it's still Peart. Explosive, fearless, and already driving the band like he stole the car. When I listened to the albums in order and hit this track, my brain wasn't even ready. Didax and Narpitz is Neil Peart opening a new chapter, like he suddenly unlocked a different level of drumming. The drums are wild up front, and he sounds like he's discovering a whole new language right in front of you. In Discovery Presentation, you get to hear Neil Peart play with this amazingly chill, laid-back touch. He lets the groove breathe, and the way he floats over the bar line is just gorgeous. It's a beautiful musical moment. Proof that Neil Peart could hit just as hard with subtlety as he did with power.
Our world could use this beauty. Just think what we might do.
Now, Xanadu is where Neil Peart really starts showing his melodic side behind the kit. We get wood blocks, the temple blocks, the cowbells, the go-go bells, the whole percussion playground, and it's magical. This is Neil Peart becoming not just a drummer, but a full-on musical storyteller. All right, this is my all-time favorite Rush drum fill, the one that blows my mind every single time. In La Via Strangiato, Neil Peart packs everything he is into one moment: power, precision, creativity, and absolute musicality. I hear it and I just think, yep, that is Neil Peart. In the middle hyperspace section of Natural Science, Neil Peart drops one of his most angular, original fills ever. It's sharp, unexpected, almost jazzy, but still totally him. Every time I hear it, I'm blown away by how beautifully crafted and unique his phrasing is here. Moving Pictures gives us the most air-drummed fills in human history, and this one is my absolute favorite. Neil hits that perfect combo of power and precision, the kind that used to launch straight into a drum solo, actually. Every drummer knows this moment, and every non-drummer air drums it anyway. In Losing It, Neil Peart shows just how effortlessly he can command odd time, its absolute mastery. Under that heartbreaking guitar solo, he weaves this flowing, shifting rhythm that never calls attention to itself, but completely shapes the emotion. It's subtle, brilliant, and one of his most musical moments. Red Lenses is where Neil really jumps into hybrid drumming, mixing electronics and acoustic drums in real time. And remember, this is the 80s. He had the cutting-edge gear and used it musically, not as a gimmick. He was one of the first rock drummers to blend those worlds perfectly.
And the mercury is rising. Barometer starts to fall.
Power Windows has one of my favorite Rush album covers ever. That kid and that TV just blew my mind. And on Grand Designs, Neil Peart is unbelievably tight and precise, almost machine level, but still totally human. It's one of those tracks where you hear just how locked in he could be. Time Stands Still has to be one of the best choruses Rush ever recorded. I had to highlight the whole band on this one. Neil's playing is gorgeous, supportive, musical, and then you get that iconic ride bell. It's pure Rush magic in one perfect section.
The innocence slips away. Innocence slips away.
Available Light closes the album with some of Neil Peart's most beautiful, understated drumming. It's just him laying down the simple, heartfelt groove, bright, tight, and perfectly placed. Sometimes the magic is in the space, and Neil absolutely nails it here. Now, Face Up brings us right back to classic Neil Peart fire. The fills on this track are just killer. They're sharp, exciting, and packed with that signature Peart snap and confidence. If you want big, joyful, real Neil Peart drum moments, this is the one. I've always guessed the title came from them jamming something amazing and someone saying, "Don't touch it, leave that thing alone." Let me know in the comments, but seriously, this track is Neil Peart just jamming out, and it is so friggin' good. Pure groove, pure feel, pure joy.
It's my turn to drive, but it's my turn to drive, driven to the margin of error.
Driven rides this heavy 6/8 groove, and then Neil Peart kicks it into another gear with that kind of 4/6 feel. It suddenly makes the whole song feel like it's accelerating, even though the tempo never moves. That last chorus hits, and you can almost hear the question, where do we go from here? And Neil answers it with motion.
It's my turn to drive, but it's my turn to drive, driven to the margin of error.
One Little Victory explodes right out of the gate. Classic, powerful Neil Peart with a very real, very human feel. You can hear the flams, the grit, the groove, and that surprisingly groovy double bass part he almost never uses. It's Neil Peart playing with intensity and total commitment. Far Cry hits like a band reborn. Heavier, grittier, and Neil Peart is just grooving so hard. Under Alex's wild solo, Neil brings this Bonham meets Mitch Mitchell energy with killer flams and that dangerous, stretchy feel he does so well. It's a classic late-era Rush. Tight, human, explosive, a far cry from where they started, but exactly who they are. Headlong Flight is Neil Peart showing complete command of the drums late in his career. In the instrumental break, his fills are huge but carefully placed, always serving the music, always pushing the section forward. It's a great example of how Neil plays with power and purpose at the same time. That's 19 moments from 19 albums, and honestly, I could have done 200. Tell me your favorite Peart moments in the comments. And hey, if you love this kind of stuff, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one.